basically the right spouse is a force multiplier is what it comes down to.
Yeah. What
Totally.
My first reaction to this,
Yes,
was, when you said he better step up his game. At first, it was like she makes 150K, he makes 30.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, like whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I mean, the dollar amount that somebody earns for a relationship like that is
bad framework.
It's only part of the picture.
Yeah, it is.
It's not necessarily bad. It's just incomplete.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it. It's incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Context. Yeah.
No, not at all. And it was like, okay, I get that this is a headline. Great.
Yeah.
Well, her comment about he better step up his game, that my first thought to my head was they are not life partners. They are business partners.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I mean, and bad business partners at that, because I've had many businesses, most of which have had partners. And if we drew a line to, okay, who brought in more revenue for the business, it's also incomplete, right? Like, it's like, okay, well, one person, if let's say person A is doing sales and person B is building widgets, right?
Yep.
Well, person A is going to get credit for those sales, but that doesn't mean what did they have to sell? Well, the widgets. Did you have those without person B making the widgets? No. Oh, well then, it's, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It obviously, it's written to catch your attention.
Of course, yeah.
And you can break it down in different ways, but you're right. You have to have that great communication, very important. And if someone wants to start something and they're fighting, I get it. Maybe there's some kind of how long is the runway before?
Yes.
I can remember, we have really struggling with, some early businesses, and my wife, who totally supported me, telling me, hey, you can make a lot of money working for somebody else. And I was like, what? What do you think?
Yeah.
And she was right. But, I was able to turn things around and get it producing quick enough. But there's been
at some point you gotta. It's nice to, like you say, the right spouse is a force multiplier. I agree with that. That doesn't always mean the support you're going to get from them is the support that you would want from them. Like
tough
sometimes
love, right?
it's tough love, or the stark reality. It's like, let's turn on the light and look in the mirror at the same time and talk about this. Yeah. Okay. Maybe this is the wrong path.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And those times,
and that's also a force multiplier.
It is.
Like, that's a good thing.
Yeah. I can remember, my wife talking me back from just never being home, when I was younger.
Yes.
And traveling all the time, chasing deals, chasing auctions, flying all over the country, doing all this stuff. And I just remember, I'll never forget it, because I was like, well, if we want to get achieve these things and get a bigger house and do that. And her comment was like, I don't need any of that. I need you to be here. Our kids are little, be here at the end of the day, be involved with their activities, and, this kind of thing. And it really hit me, and I changed everything. I changed
I had the same
life.
conversation. Yes. Yeah. And I am, of all the things that Lisa sort of illuminated for me, she certainly didn't mandate it, but she kind of spelled it out in a way that was like, oh, wait a minute. Of all the things she illuminated for me, that's certainly one of the top 5, if not the top one, that I am most thankful for.